Because I'm going to laugh when the person looks like an idiot for filing a police report about something that didn't happen. I'm not doing anything to this person. But thank you for confirming that I have the correct address. Now I will follow through on the next level of my plan. Thank you. He knows that. They know that I'm not allowed to have a weapon. They know that I can't carry a firearm. I am very limited in my options. He's threatening my sick elderly father with a firearm, as well as me, a single mother and a widow. Real tough guy shit. I just put a little feeler out to see if I was correct. And I was correct. I do have the right address. I sent out what's known as a red herring on Saturday. And I got the exact response that I needed to follow up on the next step that I was going to take. And I'm getting the exact response that I need now to follow up on the next step that I'm going to take. Yeah, it's all on his stream. I have it all clipped. He verbatim said police reports aren't going to do anything. He's going to put my dad in a position to where my dad's going to have to shoot him. He needs to talk to my dad alone. Like, he said a lot of like direct threats. All I did was put a little feeler out there. He ran from my dad. Yes, that's a fact.
Oh, here he comes. Gary, what up? What's up, man? What's up, Gary? Get the license plate, man. Get the license plate, man.
Got you, motherfucker.
Have a good one.
See, I'll break your fucking head, you cocksucker.
Salutes.
On my property, I got the reason to spare your head.
All right, salutes. I appreciate you, Gary. Boy, he wasn't happy.
Yeah, they want me to go to jail, but I'm not going to be the one going to jail. Trespassing with a firearm, that's a felony. They're terroristic threats for sure. Thank you for confirming that too. Oh, and also thank you for the clip that says that police reports aren't going to do anything. That's not free speech. And all I have to say is, are you going to wait until he fucking shoots me? Are you going to wait until that happens? And once I say that, I'm good. And you just confirmed that the info that I have is correct. So thank you for that. And now I will follow through on the next step of what I need to do. Thank you for confirming. That's all I needed. Thank you for that. Because now I can go on to phase 2. Any clips that anybody feels like I need for like legal purposes, feel free to send them to me because they're being compiled. Threats with a firearm are taken quite seriously. I think I might actually, you know what? That's the fucking next step. My brain is braining. That's the next step. But I didn't even dox anyone. I did not dox anyone. If I was I wouldn't mess with her safety either. She should be smarter. I'm not doing petty nonsense. I'm protecting my family. Like I'm not playing around with my family's safety. I don't even think that you're allowed to carry guns over state lines without explicit permission. Is your gun registered in the state of Georgia? You better hope it is. I do know where you are. I do know. I'm not going to go real life. I'm not going to do that disgusting shit.
The next day.
I'm going to say this and I'm never going to address again. I didn't send the cops to anyone but Zaya's house. I sent the cops to Zaya's house, who is threatening me with a firearm. I'm not going to lie either. I'm going to be 100%. Because I'm very honest with you guys. I'm not doing well mentally. The holiday is now over. So I don't really have anything to look forward to right now because the holiday is over. I have enough for a restraining order. I'm working on that.
Stay away from Vicky.
I needed an address before I could file it.
He's seeing somebody.
But now I have one, so I'm good.
Even if he isn't.
Like recently, she tried to get somebody in trouble with the law. Vegan is a lolcow, a willing lolcow on the internet. I don't really give a fuck. It's content. I work really hard not to give in to anger, and I work really hard not to let the devil win. I'm not up against individuals. I'm up against evil. I'm up against the devil. Like, that's what I'm up against. And I have to fight that shit every day because it lives in me. And I'm actually sinking into depression, actually struggling mentally, and it's very hard. It's not this. It's not just this. I've just been feeling like shit for like the past few days. And I feel really overwhelmed. Filing a police report is not doxing. You people need to learn what doxing is. Like, if you want me to dox you, I can, but I haven't. I do not want to know where anybody lives so that I can go real life on them or dox them. I did hear something or whatever about my job and a letter. Please do it. I beg of you. Further prove my point that there's a group of people online that I don't bother with that just want to try to ruin my life. Please do me that favor. You know what? Maybe when I touch down in South Florida, I'll link up with Jules.
Okay, so I guess that's me, but you know.
Let me say this. Cardi's been doxxed since DX. Maybe it was someone from DX.
Anonymous sent $3. I'm not a part of this community. I don't attack anyone. You took this real life, not me. Deal with the repercussions of your big mouth.
I didn't go real life. I filed a police report to protect myself. I don't care about what repercussions you talk about. I'm well within my rights to file a police report against a psychopath who's come to my home numerous times and threatened me and my child. You weird, old, decrepit bitch. Because you're going to keep saying that I doxed you and that I went real life on you, and I'm going to make that fucking shit true. Because you have somebody in your home with an unregistered gun threatening my family. Filing a police report is not doxing. You people need to learn what doxing is. Like, if you want me to dox you, I can, but I haven't. My father's sick and elderly, and you are allowing somebody to put my family at risk and my family in danger. Shame on you.
Sent $3. It was words on the internet and no laws were broken. You've got a big mouth and that's why you...
I will now scam your donos. Me knowing doesn't do anything. Like, unless I'm gonna file 800 police reports, and I'm not gonna do that either. I have a small one, and my dad's old, and like, I have to worry if my kid's running around in front of my house. I have to worry if my kid's playing here. Like, that's crazy that I have to worry that like weirdos from the internet are gonna pull up. Like, that I shouldn't have to do that, bro. I didn't ask for a dox. That's not asking you for a dox, bro. That's not asking you for a dox. Fuck you mean, bro? Why are you lying? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, bro. You're a fucking liar. Now you don't get to say anything, you piece of shit. You're a fucking liar. I told you to call me because I didn't want to, I don't trust you like that. And I wanted to tell you that everybody was telling me, ooh, you're a lying ass bitch. This all fucking started because of my affiliation with your fucking bum fucking crew. That's where this bum shit started. And all you idiots are dumb. You're all stupid. I'm gonna start doing shit behind the scenes too, and you're just not gonna know. You're just not gonna fucking know. How long am I supposed to fucking turn the other cheek and just be like, no, that's the wrong, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do anything impulsively. If I do anything, it's gonna be well fucking thought out. Don't send me shit unless it's stuff that I could use to get people arrested. And I really mean that. Like that's the best thing that I got to say. Like, outside of using that for like, I don't care. And I'm dealing with a lot right now, like mentally, and maybe because of that I shouldn't even stream. I don't give a fuck about this. It's not this. I don't feel like I got baited, but I got damn.
Sent $3. Jesus hates you.
I think that I need to like probably stream less. Feel a little bit better. Actually, I got 2 new Bibles. We're gonna start leaning into the new rules on my channel, guys. I only recap people that don't go real life. I only talk about people that don't go real life. Everyone else I leave in the dust. God fucks with me. And I hate to say it like that. When I ask to be affirmed in my faith, when I ask, like, even dumb shit, like, even stuff like, oh, like, if you're really real, like, there'll be a parking spot in front of my job type shit. And it'll happen. Oh, and I want to make something clear. Piggy P, never in your fucking life would you step to me, you pussy punk bitch. I didn't get fucked by somebody who won't claim me. Understand, you put no motherfucking fear in my heart. I wish you would roll up. By yourself. Just you, bitch. Just you and me. Because I promise you, you would never utter my name again after the beating that I would fucking lay on you. I'll let you hit me first. I will let you. I will stand there with my hands behind my back like this. Jaw. I'll leave my jaw out like this. And I'll let you get that first rock in. The second that your hand hits my jaw, I'm laying you the fuck out. She is very jealous of me. Any motherfucking time she wants to see me face to face, I am ready, willing, and able. There is not a female on this earth that puts any fucking fear in my heart. Not a one. Dudes are different. I don't got the strength of a man. I'm about 50 pounds lighter than I used to be, so I don't even got all that weight that I used to have. So yeah, I'm afraid of dudes, for sure. Petrified, scared. The only police reports that I filed were against the grown men that I am scared of. I'm not afraid of you, bitch, because there's nothing that you could do to me. These are the same people that say that I make my family a target by streaming. Would I be wrong to go and contact your kid's school and let your kid's school know the type of mom that you are? You're making your kid a target by coming online and attacking me and my family. That's what you're doing. Are you making your family and the bitch that you live with, are you making them a target? When you're out here making terroristic threats, a laugh isn't gonna save you. Because now I have people clipping everything and sending it to me, and it's all going to the court. Every fucking clip. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm genuinely scared for my family's safety. Next time somebody tries to dox you, I'm gonna let them. Because I don't care. I'm not gonna protect somebody that never protects me, ever. I don't care. Like, I don't need to stream. If I do stream in Florida, know that if you see me go live in Boca Raton, it's because that RO got granted. And I am getting an RO. And I have more than enough. Rick is a loser. All he does is make phone calls. Who's the pedophile that I support? I don't support you, and you're a pedophile. Like, he's not gonna do anything. He's all talk. He's all hot air. It's a reason why, like, I stopped filing police reports, because even the police were like, he's not gonna do anything. Like, he's been saying for how long that he's gonna come. He's never come. Like, just don't worry about it. And I was like, you're right. You're right. The threats aren't against me. They're against my family. I found out that this situation, technically, because it's stalking and harassment, and because there's a sexual element to it, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This falls under domestic violence. I was informed that this morning. I had not a clue. You know what else I found out? I don't have to be in Florida to file. Extenuating circumstances and all.
If this has all been about protecting your family, you could protect your family. Don't go live. That's it. The person that you are scared of, the person that you need to get a RO for, will not show up. It's all in your hands. You're going to be calling police every fucking day, bro. At any sight of me anywhere, you're going to call police. At any thought that I could be around the corner, you're going to call police. Going forward, stop telling me where I can and can't go. Once you start telling me that I can't go there, my nigga, you know that I could go there, and you know that I'm going to prove it, bro. Don't stream in Boca, my nigga. Spend some time with your family. The very family that you want to protect. You want to protect your family against a psychopath. That's what you said is I am. So I'm giving you the way to protect your family. Don't show the psychopath where you're at.
Guys, do you want to know where I got Bombshell Reloaded arrested? That's a Georgia statute. Where did Piggy send those images? I might be filing a police report against revenge porn for Piggy, because I know the exact code to get you locked up. But first, before I do that, I have other things up my sleeve. That's a last resort. That's a last ditch effort. Oh, also, I wanted to say this. If I filed a false police report, get me arrested. I'm not going to threaten. I'm not going to go real life. And you know what? If I filed a false police report, that's a crime. You should have me arrested for false reporting. The report that I filed was valid. You threatened me with a gun, and that's a fact. When I filed the report, I sent in evidence along with it. I was not in a space where I was willing to continue to suck internet dick, bro. I couldn't do it no more. I tried. It was the second that I didn't suck his dick, it was a problem. Cardi invited them to go live with her in the middle of all of this. There's a child that lives in my house. A child! There's a child here. Zaya and Pebs swatted me at 2 a.m. So whatever fucking happens, that is on you until you kick them the fuck up out of your house. Because I'm letting you know, I am filing report after report after report until something gets done. I'm going to turn into Vegan Patriot 2.0. And you want to know why I filed the police report, guys? Because I needed to confirm the address. Not only that, I needed to file a police report because I have to have that shit on record. At this point in the game, it's no longer a paper trail. I want justice. I want something to be done. I said I was going to stop streaming, and this bitch emailed my priest. And to the bitch that's pretending to be my friend, you better hope and pray I better never find out who the fuck you are. Eventually that shit will come out, and you better hope that I don't know anything about you. You're a 45-year-old man that lives in a fucking closet, stalking and harassing a single mother, saying that she supports pedophiles when you yourself are a pedophile. Out of his mouth, he said, I want to harm her family. I had a rough day today. It turned out to be a good day. I love constructive criticism. I love knowing where I fall short. I love knowing just things that I need to know. I said a while ago that me and you did speak in DMs, and you sent me a photo. But that's also not doxing him, because that's me and you having a private conversation. Me talking to one of my mods in a DM and them sending me something, that's not doxing. That's us having a conversation. Remember when I threatened her because of it? Pebs was the one actually doxing him. I try very, very hard to love like Jesus. You go real life on me, I'm gonna go more real life on you. And I feel like it kind of got worse when I started saying openly that I was a Christian. Also, help me to be kinder online, showing others more grace and compassion, especially vegan. Please bless those who wish me harm, especially Zaya, Pebs, Rick, and Sue. Please forgive my anger and bless me. All because of words on the internet, because frail egos can't handle them. I mean, sending nude photos to a priest might get you put behind bars.
Cardi Lee sent $3. I'm just making it known to the community that I will cover all costs it takes to further the case against Controlla and bring justice to those who had a false police report filed by her.
Oh, including Jadis. Like, Jadis is part of this, my nigga. At some point, Jadis Mercado's name is going to get mentioned. And I promise you, I'm just waiting for the perfect opportunity. I'm waiting for that gap for me to say, wait, hold on. Jadis Mercado goes right there. Okay? Yes. All right. Salutes, man. Shout out to Cardi Lee.
Ma'am, me and Zaya and Rick and Sue, we're going to go to Boca. We're going to get lunch or dinner, and we're going to get some drinks. And we're all going to hang out in Boca and have a grand old time. We're going to stream it, and you're not going to do nothing.
Here's another clip. I have no intentions on harming Controlla's family. Controlla is a locale, a person that is made fun of on the internet. I am one of the people that makes fun of her. I like doing this to her where she goes off and she talks about me. You actually do feed my ego. So I like to hear you. Ah! I like that when you are under applied pressure, you just make up shit. And then I'm able to take this and dissect this and say, look, this doesn't make sense. And I'm able to make all this content out of it. So you actually do feed my ego every time you say my name, every time you are talking about me. I like it. I do not want you to stop. I want you to keep on going. File all the police reports you want. Every single time that them higgers come to talk to me and they walk away, my fucking nutsack gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You making me feel almost untouchable in a way, you know? But at the same time, I follow the rules, my nigga. At the point where fucking a judge puts down a paper and says, you can't talk about her or whatever, then I will stop. Trolling is not a crime, bro. If trolling was a crime, Officer Miller would have arrested me when I told him that I did it to you on purpose. Officer Miller would have arrested me right there in front of the precinct.
I hate the NYPD. They don't do shit. They do nothing. I get more help from law enforcement out of state than I do from my own fucking local police department. Not one of you bitches is doing better than me. So then I just decided I'll take my anger out on the losers, the loser bitch that fucking talks about me every motherfucking second and every motherfucking day. And I don't like these people like poking at me and trying to catch me out of pocket, like trying to make me get out of pocket. Also that they could clip me to lie. It's not like I provoked her or anything. I didn't like poke at her. Every time you send clips of me to people, they always ask, well, what was on the other side of this? You seem like you're responding to somebody. So what prompted this? Like what happened prior to this? This doesn't just seem like a one-sided thing. And then they look for the whole story. And when they understand the whole story, they're like, oh yeah, this is nothing like what you explained it to be. So yeah, you could clip me out of context all you want. Every single time I say something that was a little bit over the line, it's because something worse was said to me. Yeah, I said that Pebs' son would grow up to do unspeakable things. I did say that. But Pebs called my daughter a fat slut. I would be so mad at myself if I chased dick and had to spend a year without my child. I'd be doing to them the shit that they do to me, right? All that, like Craigslist ad in, sending people to this fucking woman's house, go in real life, all that shit that they do to me, I would do it to them. And I would make that woman's life a living fucking hell until she fucking realized, okay, maybe it's time that I stop allowing fucking these losers to live with me. I would harass and fucking go real life and destroy. Could I do it? Of course I could. If I really was the bitch that they claimed that I was, they would be homeless. They would be homeless. I would fuck that package up for them. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what, though? Even if Cardi wasn't in comment sections talking shit, she is aware of the fact that they're threatening me and my family. She's aware of it and she's allowing it and she's okay with it in her home. She could stop it. She could say, hey, yo, while you're living under my roof, don't do that shit. She could. She doesn't, because she doesn't care. She is a selfish scumbag piece of shit. They're trying to make it seem like I swatted them or that I did some stupid shit. I didn't do nothing like that. Filed a legitimate ass police report, a valid police report. The nerve of you to talk about what was going on with Liz when it was your peoples doing it. That was your friends that was doxing Liz. That was your friends that was doxing Liz. And yet you didn't say a fucking word to them. You wouldn't lie. You'd tell the truth. The way that I tell the truth, because I tell people that I've said some really disgusting things. I tell people that I've said shit that I regret. I tell people that my mouth is reckless and I say flagrant ass shit. I do. They don't have to stop. They're going to be made to stop. So I'm not going back and forth. One way or another, they will stop. You cannot terrorize somebody and make them scared for their life. I get clips of people sending me of this weirdo saying that he gets sexual gratification that I'm afraid of him. Me saying things in anger after being threatened doesn't really mean anything. My first donation, I'll probably turn the camera on.
Turn on that camera, you backstabbing piece of trash. Your only come up in life is blood money based off debts, you lazy cow.
I'm sorry guys, I'm probably gonna have to delete this stream. When an order of protection is issued, it's good in all 50 states. I can get a no contact order, just not in New York. I have everything I need for a no contact order. I just can't get it here. I have to file in person. Once that's granted, if more threats are made, it's automatically under arrest. Like I said, I am going to meet with my church tomorrow and I'm going to talk to everyone that works there. And I am going to ask them if they got any emails with explicit photos in it. And I am going to make them forward the email to me. And then I am taking that fucking police report and I'm taking that email and I am sending it to the officer that I spoke to. Because that is a crime and you will be arrested for it. And that is a fact. And then, once you get arrested for that, it'll be that much easier for me to get the fucking RO. I hope for your sake you really didn't send any fucking photos to the priest, because if you did, bitch, I promise you're gonna have fucking silver fucking bracelets. I will not stop until you get arrested. I will not stop. I will take this to the highest level. I just spoke to an officer and told me that if I can prove that you actually did it, you're getting arrested. I got the paperwork that I needed for the fucking RO, by the way. I'm about to start filing that shit. You're going to jail, bitch. And if anybody wants to know who I'm talking about Amanda. I'm letting you know, I'm putting it out there. I am filing reports. I am filing report after report after report until something gets done. Not worth it. Here's the thing. I get angry, and in that moment of being angry, I will react, and that's what I did when I called the police that day, and I was trying to file a report. I was angry, and I was annoyed, and I was disgusted. And then as time went on, I'm like, I don't really feel like taking time out of my day to go sit here. If she did it, she did it. She has to live with it.
Would you like me to set a reminder for your call to the Moravian Church tomorrow?
No! But if all Alex did was go online and spread some fucking lies about somebody, that's not as bad as what fucking Zaya and Pebs are currently doing to my family. Okay? My child, my dad, and myself for no fucking reason. Okay? Putting my family in active fucking danger, and all of you dumb, stupid bitches support it. Yes, call the cops because she was getting trolled. That's icky for you. If the worst thing that I do today is drags a bitch, I drag a bitch. I used to actually like physically drag people in real life, like with my bare hands, like down the street. So good. Cool. It's my fault. It's my fault that Liz got doxxed. Great. I don't care.